I grew my hair from this point to this point in the matter of 1 year, and I'm here to tell you how. Hey there, welcome back to my channel where I talk entirely about natural hair and natural hair care. So if that interests you, go down below and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell so you get notified every single time that I post a new video, because you don't want to miss it. A lot of people on my Instagram and even on here have been asking me about my natural hair care regimen, because I sometimes put up pictures of my hair, when I first cut it and where it is now. You can see where it is now, and a lot of people have noticed the growth, and they've been asking me what I did to my hair to grow it out, what I did to my hair to keep it healthy, to maintain it, to retain length, all of that. So I decided to answer y'all with this video, my natural hair care regimen right from when I cut my hair. So stay tuned, watch till the end, enjoy the video. I clearly remember that when I hit 1 year, I did my length check and it was 8 inches, and I was like, now to a lot of people 8 inches may not seem like a lot because, well, it's just 8 inches, right? But the thing is, theoretically, your hair is supposed to grow an average of ½ an inch per month, and there are 12 months in a year, right? So that means that theoretically your hair is supposed to grow 6 inches in a year. But when I hit 1 year, my hair was about 8 inches long, and I was like, okay. I don't know if, because there are a lot of factors when it comes to hair. It could be my genetics, it could be that my hair grows a little more than ½ an inch per month, or it could be the way I was taking care of it. Really don't know. But I'm gonna share all the tips and tricks that I use to take care of my hair right from the time that I cut it way up until now. My hair care regimen really hasn't changed since I first cut my hair, or when I first started out, because I'm just that type of person that really doesn't like to do too much to their hair, and I just tweaked my regimen a little bit, as I got to know a little more about natural hair. I'm not the kind of person that likes to switch things up a lot, and if something works for me, I stick with it. Like I said in my debunking natural hair myths video, your hair doesn't have memory. It doesn't remember that, oh, you've been using this product for too long, I want another one. No. Your hair doesn't change taste, you change taste. If you want to change your products, if you want to switch out some of your products, that's a you thing. It's not your hair, it's you. Your hair does not have memory. Your hair is not even exactly alive. It's your scalp that is pumping out hair. Your hair itself, not a living thing. Let's all get that right. I still don't do too much to my hair though, but I'm gonna share everything right now. Let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start. Okay, so when I first started out with my natural hair, I really didn't know much about going natural or anything. I just knew that I wanted to start again, because the reason I went natural was a friend of mine. She started her hair like way after I started mine. Her hair was like 3 years old, mine was like 10 years old, and her hair was longer than my hair, and I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna start all over again. I was just angry, I just wanted to cut my hair, start all over again. So I really didn't know, I didn't do any research, I didn't know anything about growing natural hair before I did it, and I had to go through the process of figuring it all out when I cut my hair. So it was kind of stressful. I didn't know anything about a hair care regimen. I didn't know anything about porosity or hair type or any of those terms and things that, are going around in the natural hair community right now. I didn't know none of that. But I did know this. I did know that my hair should never ever be dry, because I had relaxed hair before. It's not like I didn't have hair before and I'm new to the whole hair growing thing. I knew that my hair should constantly be moisturized, and I knew that I should be sleeping with my hair covered. But that was literally all that I knew. I didn't know anything else. And so I started with that. I kept moisturizing my hair, I kept oiling my scalp, and I always went to bed with my hair bonnet. And I know a lot of people would think that I'm doing too much for somebody on a teeny weeny afro. And by teeny weeny afro, I really do mean teeny weeny afro. My afro was tiny, okay? And a lot of people were looking at me like, you don't even have any hair yet, why are you doing all of this? And I'm like, well, if I don't start learning how to do it now, when my hair grows out, how am I supposed to be doing it, So I started with that, moisture and sleeping with a bonnet. I also knew that I needed to keep my hair and scalp clean. Like I said before, I had hair, I had relaxed hair, and I had kind of been taking care of my relaxed hair, you know. At least I used to wash it and moisturize it and put it in styles and stuff like that. There are a lot of things looking back now that I know that I did wrong, but at least I knew that I needed to wash my hair. But I was too lazy to be washing my hair every single week, so I used to wash my hair every 2 weeks. And I know for people with very low hair, some of them wash their hair every single day because their hair is low, they can run water through it. I didn't say I didn't run water through my hair, I did, but to wash it with like shampoo or something, I did that only twice a month, which was once every 2 weeks. I would just scrub a dub and wash my hair like any Jenny or Karen. No sections, nothing. But then again, I really couldn't section my hair because it was very short and very low, so I guess I could have gotten away with it then, but if I tried that now, I would be in serious trouble. And also, I was drying my hair with a towel instead of a t-shirt or a microfiber towel. Again, I really didn't know, so I guess I got away with it because my hair was very short or something, or I just really didn't notice that it was doing anything bad because I didn't know better. But if your hair is really low right now, I would say you should start cultivating these habits, because if you start when your hair is really low, you would get used to it over time, and when your hair grows, you can already be used to these good hair care culture. Another thing that really saved my hair when I was just starting out was protective styling. As soon as my hair was long enough to braid or cornrow or do whatever, I started doing it, because when your hair is really short, it can be really hard, frustrating, and confusing if you're trying to style your own natural hair, when you could just throw your hair in a protective style, just throw your hair in braids or throw your hair in feeding cornrows or something. I did a lot of protective styling back in the day when I first went natural, because I really didn't know what to do with my awkward length hair. I didn't know what to do. My hair couldn't curl because I didn't have any curling agents. Plus, I was buying my hair products all by myself, so nobody was helping me out with this thing, and I couldn't afford all these curling creams that I was seeing, all these curling gels and all of that. I was on my own. I just took to what I could afford, and that was protective styling. And I could afford this because I always did my hair by myself. I never had to pay no hairstylist or anything. I've always known how to do my hair by myself. Ever since my hair was relaxed, I was always doing my hair by myself. So when I went natural, that really saved me. It is a huge flex to be able to know how to do your hair by yourself. If you don't know how to do like cornrows or braids by yourself, you should really look up some tutorials. I have a few tutorials coming up because at this time my YouTube channel is very new, so there isn't a lot of content on it yet, but I'll definitely get to all those tutorials as life goes on. So that's basically how I was taking care of my hair between when I cut it and about 7 to 8 months of me having my natural hair. But as my hair grew longer and I started to really fall in love with it, I started to watch a lot of natural hair videos on YouTube, and I started to read a lot about natural hair on different websites from Google, and I came across some terms like regimen and porosity. It was around that time that I found out my hair porosity. I have low porosity, by the way. It was around that time that I found out like I needed a natural hair care regimen, and I found out how to build a regimen and all of that stuff. I really found out how to take proper care of my hair, some best practices and some methods and stuff. I have a video on how to determine your hair porosity. I have another video on how to build a hair care regimen. I'm going to be linking them above, and they're also going to be in the description box below. Make sure to go check those out after this video. Emphasis on after this video. Okay. So for my regimen, I have a daily, bi-weekly, and monthly regimen. So on a daily, I like to massage my scalp. I don't exactly moisturize my hair every single day because, like I said before, I have low porosity hair, so all of that is not very necessary. I would just be setting myself up for buildup, and that would be an immense waste of product. I moisturize my hair like every other day, like every 2 days or every 3 days, depending on how I moisturize my hair. There is a way I moisturize my hair. I started doing it recently, and it keeps my hair moisturized for days. I have a video on that. I'm gonna link it somewhere. So I realized that I really didn't need to be moisturizing my hair every single day, and you know, that has really helped me with conserving my products and not having to spend too much money too often. As for my bi-weekly regimen, that is when I have my wash day. I have my wash day bi-weekly, and that is where I wash my hair, I deep condition, I moisturize and seal, and I put my hair in twists or any style that I feel like putting my hair in. I have 2 wash day videos on my channel, and I'm gonna link the playlist above, up here, up there, I don't know, up. As for my monthly routine, I can't really say that I have a monthly routine per se. I'd say my monthly routine is to do a protective style. Like every month I do a new protective style, like maybe braids or something. I do a major protective style every month, but that is basically it. I don't have a monthly regimen per se. Most people's monthly regimen would be tea rinses or protein treatments or detox masks or clay mask or something, you know, all of that extra stuff. But I don't do none of that extra stuff, so I don't have a monthly routine exactly. I used to do protein treatments back then when I didn't know my hair porosity. So I was just doing, you know, I would see, oh, okay, they said we should do protein treatments. Let me go ahead and do a protein treatment. I didn't know what and why and when and how. I didn't know none of that. I was just doing it. And, you know, I was just doing it. But back then, the protein treatments served as my deep conditioner because I didn't know about deep conditioning then. You know, looking back, I was so confused, but I thought I was doing it right. Anyway, so right now I don't do protein treatments anymore because first of all, I have low porosity hair, and then second, my hair care products contain a little bit of protein. My leave-in conditioner, deep conditioner, my growth oil, they all contain a little bit of protein. So if I am fortifying my hair with a little bit of protein every wash day, which is every 2 weeks, and every time I moisturize my hair, then there is no need for an extra protein treatment at the end of the month or once a month. There is no need for that. My hair has all the protein that it needs, and it is low porosity, so it really doesn't need a lot. I feel like the products that I'm using in my hair are already doing enough. If you're curious about the products that I use in my hair, that is if you don't already follow me on IG and already know all of my secrets, then I'm gonna link a video on all the products that I use on my natural hair. I'm gonna link it up. I'm gonna say this again, guys. Protective styling is a huge factor in my hair growth journey. It is so important to let your hair rest every once in a while by putting it in a protective style, because that way your hair is moisturized, your ends are tucked, your hair is in one place, you don't have to be detangling it every single day, and you know, it just helps out so much in your hair growth journey, because your hair is actually always growing, but if your hair is breaking off at the ends at the same rate as it is growing, you won't see the growth. Okay, it's called length retention. If you don't retain length, it will look like your hair isn't growing. If you don't put your hair in a protective style and your hair is always out, every single time you detangle your hair, no matter how careful you are, you will always lose a little hair. Now imagine you are detangling your hair every single day. You are losing a little more hair every single day. But if for every 2 weeks that you leave your hair out, you put your hair in a protective style for a month, there would be such an immense difference. Like I need you guys to go and try protective styling out if you haven't already, because it is just a gold mine when it comes to growing your natural hair out. It helped me so much back then when my hair was very short, and it's still helping me now. My hair is almost always in a protective style. How my hair is right now was achieved from undoing some twists that my hair has been in for like 4 days now. I just put my hair in random twists after detangling it, and I just kept wearing a bonnet or tying a scarf because I'm still at home. My school hasn't resumed yet, so there is no one I'm looking fine for. There is nobody I'm trying to impress. I'm in my house. So I just did my hair in twists, and I just kept tying scarf, wearing my bonnet all day, every day for like 4 days. And then I finally decided to undo the twist, and then boom, this happened. I don't really keep my twist outs for long because I'm always itching to put my hair back in a protective style. Protective styling, y'all need to hop on this. Y'all need to hop on this. Another thing is trimming my hair. I knew nothing about trimming my hair when I first started out. Right from when I cut my hair till I hit 1 year, I didn't trim my hair. And even after that, I still didn't know until I came across a particular video on YouTube explaining to me the importance of trimming my hair and how it helps to keep my hair healthy, gets rid of all those fairy knots and single strand knots and split ends, and how, you know, it all generally helps with your hair health and all of that. So I think it was around when my hair was a year, 2 months. That's when I saw the video and I decided, okay, maybe I do need to trim my hair. So I just snipped a little bit of my ends off. I really didn't trim, you know, with purpose. I didn't trim with purpose. I just trimmed them, just trim off the last 5 millimeters of my hair and just be done with it, and just be able to tell everybody that, yeah, I trimmed my hair. But I did my first proper trim last month, and I did a video on that, so you can go check that out. I've decided that I'm going to be trimming my hair like maybe every 6 months or every year, I don't know, but I'm not going to be trimming my hair very often because I've seen a lot of naturals. Some of them trim their hair every 3 months, every 4 months, and I'm like, that is just way too often for me. And like, my hair is rarely, the ends of my hair are rarely ever like rough, you know, because that's when you know that you need a trim. I make sure I take extra special care of them, especially when I'm moisturizing my hair. I always put a little extra on my ends because they are the weakest parts of your hair and they need to be super tended to. So I always give them that extra bit of love. My hair from 0 till 1 year, I didn't trim it, but it didn't give me any problems. It wasn't breaking off like anyhow. It was growing just fine. I realized I didn't really need to trim my hair that often, you know, when I got to know about trimming. I trimmed my hair just once. I've only trimmed my hair once, and I'll probably not trim it again. This is October right now. I'll probably not trim it again till like next April or something. I don't know. This entire video has been all about what I have done to my hair and what I feel is best for my hair. I ain't telling you what to do, okay? I'm just saying my own. I like to keep things very basic, very simple. I don't do none of that extra stuff, all those coffee rinses and tea rinses and clay masks and detox masks and all the masks. I don't do that. I don't do DIY. I've never put avocado or banana in my hair before, or eggs, or, you know, mayonnaise. I can't even eat mayonnaise, so I can't put it in my hair. The smell, I don't like the smell. I don't do onion juice, all those things, all those extra things. I don't do them. I stick to the basic things. I have my hair care products that I use and have been working for my hair since I cut my hair, and I've just been okay with it, and my hair has been okay with it. So I feel no need to change. I feel no need to switch up anything in my routine. It has basically been the same since I started. Wash my hair, moisturize my hair often, go to bed with my satin scarf or my silk scarf or my silk bonnet. Just make sure you cover your head with something satin or silk when you're going to bed. I guess the only thing that changed was my deep conditioning method. You know, before I was using the protein treatment to deep condition my hair, but now I have a deep conditioner and I've stopped using protein treatments. I think that's the only thing that has really changed since, you know, back then and now, and I'm still gonna continue with this regimen. I'm looking into the future right now and I see myself still doing practically the same thing to my hair until I find something very special that I might want to try out. I'm not gonna change my routine, my regimen, no. What has been working for me is still working for me, will continue to work for me, and that's what I'm gonna stick with. My hair care is very cheap, and that is one thing I love about it, and it's also very effective. Like, it's super effective for how cheap it is, you get me? So yeah, I love my natural hair care, and I just decided to share it with y'all. So if you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to this channel for more content like this. oh, and hit the bell so you get notified every single time that I post a new video, because like I said before, you don't want to miss it, okay? Oh, and share this video with every single person you know in your life. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.